Argumentative text. I am the best. French fries are the best food in the world. No way, Jose. Chocolate is way better than French fries. People like me more than you. Have you ever tried to convince someone to do or like something? Have you ever tried to convince someone to change how they feel about something? That is argumentative text. Argumentative text tries to convince or persuade the reader. Let's look at this sentence. Hamburgers are better than hot dogs. Who agrees with that sentence? The word better is a word that's used to help persuade the reader. Let's look at this sentence. Hot dogs are the best food for picnics. Who agrees with that sentence? The word best is also an opinion word that's used to persuade the reader. So, how does the author try to convince the reader? They use those opinion words. Here are some more examples. Best, unfair, better, terrible, easiest, awesome, always, never, greatest, and clearly. Have you ever used any of those opinion words when you're arguing with your brother or sister, or maybe even your parents? I bet you probably have. Now let's talk about the author's audience. Who is the author's audience? The audience is who the author is trying to convince. Let's look at this sentence. Students do not need homework. Who would you try to convince to not give you homework? You guessed it, those teachers. Let's look at this sentence. Pizza is better than tacos. Who agrees with that? Who would the audience be for this sentence? Probably those people who love tacos. Good job. Now let's give it a try. Longer recess. Who thinks you deserve a longer recess? Students should have a longer recess. We sit at our desk all day and deserve to have some time with our friends. We need to be able to stretch and clear our mind. When the long recess is over, we will be able to refocus and dig into learning. It will not only make us better students, but teachers will get a longer break as well. Let's look at this question. What is the author trying to convince the reader? Let's look at our title and also that very first sentence. If you said students should have a longer recess, you are correct. Good job. Let's try another question. Who is the author's audience? Who is the author trying to convince that the students need a longer recess? If you guessed the teachers, you are correct. The teachers are the audience. You did an awesome job, and now you're ready to try it on your own.